This video is brought to you by Toysorama UK. Use promo code TurtleTalk upon checkout and receive up to 10% off of these selected lines. That's promo code TurtleTalk. Link is in the description. What's going on, Toy Fam? Project Piper Customs here, and welcome to a brand new series called Toy Photography: A Beginner's Guide. If that sounds like something that interests you, if you're something you want to pick up and give it a go and get off the bench and do some more with your action figure collection, then this is the place for you. If you're new to the channel, then definitely hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I've got coming within this series. Okay, so let's get started. Now, there's a big overarching myth that when it comes to toy photography, and in order to get really crisp, fantastic shot that just slaps you in the face whenever you look at it, you need an absolute must-have: big elaborate dioramas, a fancy top-end digital camera, and hundreds of props and lots of light in order to take said picture. Well, only half of that is true. In fact, not even that. Just a quarter. The truth is, you don't need massive elaborate dioramas, and you don't need a fancy high-end digital camera or tons of props. You do need light, however. That is one key you do need, and we're going to get into that later on in the series. But for now, all you do need are these: a backdrop, a right angle, whether it be a desk, floor to wall, or a bench, and your phone with a clean camera lens. Now, the one part of that big overarching myth that was true is light. You will need light. All you'll really need is just a few desk lamps to start you off. And like everything else with a toy photography game, you slowly build your arsenal of tools as you progress. Take your time getting used to the camera, getting used to taking pictures from different angles, in different poses, with different backdrops. Get yourself used to that part of toy photography first, and then you can move up to more elaborate setups. Now, there's a whole variety of different backdrops that you can use. There's the action figure packaging insert, which has a nice backdrop already printed on it. You could have white hot, which is basically a plain white background, which you can have via poster board or big A3 sheets of white paper. Or you could have a coloured backdrop, which would be the same thing as a white hot, just in the various different colours, which you can again pick up some coloured poster card from online or your local hobby store. Or you can go for a dark nighttime shot, and the best way to achieve that is with a black towel. Black towels will absorb all light, so you won't get any reflection, and it will give you that deep, dark, endless black background. Or if you're feeling brave and have access to an A3 colour printer, then you can always go for a printed backdrop. That's when you and Google are going to have some fun. Now, let's not get it twisted. Photography is photography. Regardless of what's in front of your camera, the same basic rules apply. Everything that I've learned about photography and the art of it, I've learned through this community and this hobby. And another thing I would suggest if you're an aspiring toy photographer, and if you haven't done so already, is, no doubt you've heard the name, Articulated Comic Book Art. I highly recommend joining their Facebook page or their Instagram if you're on either platform. If you're on both, then join both. If you're on Instagram only, definitely follow their Instagram page, where it's a feature page featuring some of the best toy photography that you will see. And if you'd like to see how these shots are done, then definitely go and check out the artist that's featured in the shot that's caught your eye, because no doubt on their own personal page they'll have some behind the scenes shots of how they are able to set up the picture. But the ACBA Facebook group is pretty much where I learned everything. Okay, it got me involved in the community. I was able to talk to other people were able to give me advice, and that's essentially what the Articulated Comic Book Art group is. It's basically a training ground. Okay, you post up your work and you will get constructive criticism. Now, you need to be able to take constructive criticism in order to progress. It's not a put down. It's basically giving you advice on how to take your next shot to a next level. and things that you can adjust along the way. With that, and with talking to other people that have been doing it for a lot longer, I was able to learn everything I have now, and some of the tricks I even discovered on my own, and which is why I'm happy to share whatever I've learned with you guys. And this is why I'm putting together this video series. Through this hobby, I was able to learn a whole new art form, and the more I did it, the more I enjoyed it, and the more I wanted to learn. Now, it can be stressful at times, but that's where the fun is also, experimenting and practicing. There are no exact science to certain aspects and certain tricks, but once you've got the bug, very rarely does the bug let go. With these few basic things, you can create an incredible toy shop. And that's just the beginning. We ain't even started yet. So if this has inspired you to get off the fence, take a figure down from your display and put it in front of a camera, then definitely hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you all in part 2, because the journey has only just begun.